Hello, welcome again to Peppermint Wednesday. My name is Peter Roper, I'm known as the Family Businessman, and this is my weekly video blog where I share some ideas and some thoughts with questions that I'm being asked all the time. Today, I want to ask you this question. How good are you at understanding people? How good are you at understanding people? You see, when we see lots of surveys and reports from all sorts of organisations, they'll talk about the key issues in business, and we'll always hear about, obviously about money, we'll hear about leadership, we'll hear about speaking, etc. And they're all really, really important. But to me, with all my years of experience, I'm 58 as I record this, my belief is really simple. The number one key in business above all others is how good you are at understanding people. And for me, I had a major change in my life back in 1999. So as we record this, that's 15 years ago. I flew 4,000 miles to Atlanta in the United States to understand how to understand people better. And I learned about the DISC process. Now, don't go running away. Some people say, oh, I've heard all about that before, it's mumbo jumbo. It isn't mumbo jumbo. There are 50, 60 companies worldwide that use DISC based on the William Marston principles. And you know what? It's one of the key major differences to our business and to our personal life. I'll say that again. It was a key major difference. I really thought I was pretty good at understanding how people tick from my background and experience. But it took me on a completely different journey. I can tell you that I went to understand about family matters, not business matters. And it changed the way that we viewed our relationships as a family. And that made an enormous difference to us. And we then transferred those skills into our own businesses, and it was staggering at the difference that it made. And I share the whole idea of understanding people principles in different levels with clients for many years now. And what I found is it's the number one thing that's made a difference for them, where relationships have really been more like this instead of being like this. Not just on a professional level, but on a personal level too. I mean, seriously, sometimes have you ever thought to yourself, who the hell are these people that I'm living with? Let alone people that I'm working with. And the answer is that if you can get some simple ideas, some simple tips and techniques that help you to understand how people tick so you can get along better with each other, wouldn't that be useful? Now, I know that the DISC process works well. Now, I've got some very good friends who really don't agree, who don't believe that it works. And I say to them and to you, sorry, you're wrong. It really does help. Put it another way. If somebody could share something with you that meant that you got along better with your partner, your kids, those people that are close to you, wouldn't you take a bit of time out to understand that and make something work better for you? Certainly that worked for me, and that's many years ago now. And what I would say to you, regardless whether you do something with me or with somebody else, please take some information about how to understand people better, because in business, and particularly family businesses, understanding how people tick is the number one skill. And that's the one that you should spend your time and effort on, because if you can get along with people better, if you can make your relationships with suppliers better, with clients better, with those that are close to you better, let alone your family, wouldn't your life be better? So for me, how do you get along a little better? Get to understand some straightforward people skills, very simple people skills. They'll stand you in good stead. And by the way, when you get good at them, pass them on to your kids, because that'll set them up well too. So that's it. Let's get on social. Send me some information, send me an email. I'll answer it personally, as I always do. Let's talk about how we get to understand and get along with people. This has been Peppermint Wednesday. I am Peter Roper, the Family Businessman. And remember, if I can help you in any way, just let me know. Thanks for listening.